Hi, welcome to another SAP Ariba's customer self-service video. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about a feature in SAP Ariba Sourcing which will help you get supplier responses not just on price but also on quantity. It is known that there are some categories or some industries wherein you would need to ensure that the supplier not just enters the price, but is also able to enter the quantity which he can offer of a specific product. You would typically use these scenarios in making some award decisions internal to your organization. This is possible with your existing SAP Ariba sourcing solution. It is available to all customers. It does not require any additional features to be turned on from our side. As a best practice, I would recommend that you exercise this option for a specific template and make sure that the template is visible only for the category for which you would like this rule to appear. I would like to now step into the video into how this actually works, and then I would like to talk about how this can be enabled for a specific template. So let's quickly move on and create a sourcing project. For the sake of simplicity, I am going to create a sourcing project. And I'm going to copy content from an existing project which is already live. Once I create this, I'm going to follow the regular number of steps in order to make sure that we have filled out all the rules. You will notice that since I've copied content from a previous project, a lot of the information is already pre-populated. I would quickly go back to let me quickly remove the pre-bit time, get back to the summary and publish the event. Now, I already have an event for which I have logged in as a supplier. When the event goes live, the supplier would not just be able to enter the price like you can already see, but he will also be able to enter the quantity. If he would like to modify the quantity, he can do so in the text box, and if he'd like to change the price, he can do so in the text box assigned. This would allow the supplier to be able to submit a bid which not just has a price but also has the quantity involved. Once I go back to my dashboard, when I click on the project which I'm soliciting supplier responses, I would be able to see the price which the supplier has quoted. In addition, there is also a factor of the quantity which is considered, which the supplier submitted just a few minutes ago. How do you do this within your system? How do you ensure that the supplier is not just able to submit the price, but also the quantity? In order to do that, you will need to click on Manage, click on Templates. Once you do this, I would recommend going into your regular folder where all your templates are stored. I have created a template specifically for cold reverse auctions. This template is where I have imposed the rule where a supplier is allowed to edit the quantity while submitting the bid. In order to ensure that You can also do the same. I am going to create a new version of the same template and I'm going to edit the template. Once you click on edit template and you move to the content section, you will then be able to see the different uh, the different terms. Once you navigate to the quantity, click on quantity and select edit. Once you scroll down, you will then see a field which is called response required. What this typically means is whether you would like a response from any of the concerned participants. If you select yes, participant required, it would mean that the supplier needs to enter a value for the quantity for him to be able to submit his bid for an RFP or an auction. By default, one of the other options are selected. I would recommend you switch it to yes, participant required, and then say OK. Once you do this, you can exit this, you can return to your project, and you can then publish your template. Your template for cold reverse auctions, in my case, is now live, and you can use this in order to create your projects. Once you create auctions or projects using this specific template, the supplier would automatically be able to submit not just price, but also quantity. In this way, you have achieved the intended objective of ensuring that you solicit a supplier response based on not just the price, but also on quantity. Thank you.